Okay, since we finished the nice part of Honkai Star Rail part, let's watch the Genshin drama because I'm curious. Okay. What the fuck is this? Oh, PGR. Okay. Oh shit! By the next month we get the PGR. Oh, we get the alpha. Fuck. Okay. I have Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact drama. Okay, I will let you see this. Genshin Impact drama. I press search. Oh boy, let's go. Oh bro, why there's so many videos? What the fuck? We have a solid 30 pull save for Black Swan, and I literally just went down 0 Jades for Kafka, so being up 50 pulls is crazy. Yeah, plus you have to remember that you will get another temple on the new version. Plus, we will get an event, so like there's another big amount of pulls. Plus, it's 2.0, so like I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure there will be something else that will give you us free Jades because this is 2.0. Because there's like a big update. I'm 100% sure we get something else. Are we a cycle kind of guy? 20 cycles kind of guy? What is this? As a 20 cycles kind of guy? I didn't agree that 0 cycles screen just fine. What the fuck is this statement? 2.1, 2.2 will be anniversary, 2.3 at the latest. Oh! Yes, because we get anniversary on April 27th. That is true. Oh! That fucking sucks because Alechina is supposed to be out in April. So I'll probably play Genshin by that time. Fuck. Well, 27th? 27th. It's not. No, it's 26th, not 27th. There's actually so many mummies getting released in the patches that I really want. I love them. I don't care for Spalk, to be honest. I only care about Firefly and Black Swan. There's a hairgear from the new trials. You mean Katarina? Yup. Yup. Okay. So let's. I mean, okay. Hey is like the shortest informations. Channel. Okay, we can watch the Eggman. I'm trying to like not get not like press. Okay, which one should I watch? I heard this. Okay, I heard this one is good. Okay, and later on we can. I mean, watch something else. Eggman enjoyer. I mean, okay, like with Eggman. Wait a second. Okay, I think like Eggman can act like he is acting. He is allowed to do this because of how many people were like bitching for him for no reason. Like he did some stupid things, and I'm like, I may not like everything what he does. I do like him. And I think that he shouldn't be shit on for reasons that were not actually there. Like if he didn't do something that you shouldn't be shit on for those. People still blame him that all of the Genshin drama is because he was once in the community. Like, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I was late for all the Genshin dramas. I was late because I'm gonna be honest. The way I use Twitter, 95% of my Twitter follows are not safe for work arts. I just want to watch naked girls, naked girls that being drawn. That's 95% of my Twitter. I'm not watching any dramas. I'm not following this. And I came the entire drama with Genshin came to me after I saw Tekom talking about it and Entash, because those were the two guys I was watching when it comes to Genshin early on. And people, I mean, if I'm mistaken, please tell me. People will literally just shit on them because they were negative about the game. And there are two types of the way you can be negative about the game. You can be negative just for the reason, like for some reasons, and you just want to be negative and you want to shit on the game for no reason. This is fucking stupid. You should. I shouldn't be stating this. And the second one is that there's actually an issue, and you're addressing this issue, and this issue like should be solved, and you want this to become better, so you want to solve this issue, like. And I feel their criticism were on point. Same, I can't turn out Twitter in the public. Oh man. People keep talking about Tekom because he reports on shit like this. I think people do the same for heroes. Hey is good. Like I okay, not this account because this is like this is the YouTube account. But I watch Hey for like a long time. But he also got like a lot of shit for no reason, but like from many other places. It's like they're stuck on some kind of mentality where Tekom and maybe Hero Hey are just drama farmers. Okay. When it comes to drama farming, it's not that techie. Like, okay, let's talk about Tekom for this now. It's not like Tekom is drama farming. He is just farming reaction videos. That's it. So if there is something he wants to talk about, he will do it. That's a free fucking money. Okay, you may not like reaction videos. You may think they are usually like easy as fuck to do, and they are, and the people who do those type of videos are lazy as fuck. That's an argument, but it doesn't mean dude is just searching drama for no reason. And this is stupid. And yesterday I saw a clip of Doro talking about maybe like in one of those videos they were actually talking about this. Like, I don't understand how this entire drama works, so I will figure it out in a second. But he did one thing that I thought was very bad. Like, he was addressing the entire issue, and then I saw a clip where he said like, you are all like, to the viewers or maybe the people who were negative towards him, that they are fucking stupid or something like this. You don't do this unless you completely do not give a fuck about other people's opinion. You don't do this type of shit. The best way you can address issues is to just tell them. Maybe you can get like maybe you can cry a little bit or something like this, get emotional, but you don't use this type of words towards the people who will watch this. You don't use this type of vocabulary because the people who will have issue with you have either a lot of free time because they are fucking boring. I mean, they are bored. They are mad or they have mental issues. And what does it mean? That they are insecure as fuck. So how to make a person who is insecure as fuck even more mad at you? Say they're fucking stupid. I mean, of course, you may be right. But this is literally just giving them a fuel to go. Yeah. Well, I mean, we will see. We will see. We will see. I've been watching Tekom for like the past 4 to 5 years, like generally, and I feel like his base is really based. People just like spelling shit about him because he brings drama to light. That is true. Even though they are the rights to report this and give their opinion. Is drama farming just farming his own? Like I said, I think he is not drama farming. I think he is literally just farming reaction videos. And some of those may be drama. Because, well, like, let's be honest, if you see drama and you like, you more or less are in this specific type of content, or maybe in this game, you will click it because you are curious. And if he watches those dramas, he can always go back to his dramas and point out how people are not the smartest cookies out there. So he is using the new dramas right now to get money and maybe like force people to think about his previous drama that were not deserved for him, at least. I think what he's doing is pretty smart. Like I said, you may not like the reaction videos, but he knows what he is doing. He knows very well what he is doing. It's not my fault. I'm mentally challenged. Well, that is. He says that he likes drama farming only when it's not his own. I like to I might not agree with all his opinion, but I total NPC. I mean, that will be at yeah, there are a few things that I disagree, but yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude that that tried to improve what he loved, and yeah, he just got shit on. So yeah. Oh, okay, let's watch this. Oh shit, my heart. Okay. So Hero Hey is the first one.
Specifically Hoyoverse. Genshin Impact. Specifically Hoyoverse. Got some real bad news coming out. For example, we got this tweet with over 9,000 likes reading, "The global side of Genshin seems so peaceful." We'll X'd out on that, but continuing. While on the Chinese side, you get to see their official account on CN TikTok drop from 11 million to 8.9 million followers in a day, still dropping in real time. Almost every player is criticizing Genshin. So they dropped from 11 million to 8.9 million followers in a day. That is pretty crazy. With others saying, update, Hoyoverse is buying zombie accounts to maintain followers number on Bilibili, Chinese YouTube. Showing the screenshot right there. As well as this. People are now unfollowing companies who collab with Genshin, including KFC, Pizza Hut, and Hey-Tea. So, what exactly is going on that's got the Chinese player base so upset? Well, allow me to play this for you.
在过去1年里的支持与陪伴，我们还将通过游戏内邮件的方式为旅行者们奉上3个纠缠之源。
希望在这海灯佳节之际，大家都能放飞承载梦想与祝愿的风筝，乘风到
He is not happy he is here. He is definitely not happy.
达理想的地方。
没错，也祝愿各位。
So clearly you can see that people are upset because Lume
Oh, sorry.
没错，
承载梦想与
Look at how this guy will act. He'll be like, say, go back to NPC mode. Look,
祝
look,
愿
look,
的
look.
风筝，乘风到达理想的地方。
He finished
没
his
错
line.
也祝愿各
Go
位
back to
So
NPC.
clearly you can see that people are upset because
地方。
没错，也祝愿各位
so
Okay,
clearly
I'm
you
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm fucked up. It was like when I said 3 polls for 3 years. like I said, this is not some like you always have to find light in like good things and bad things. 3 polls for 3 years, which means next year we'll get 4 polls. Next year we will get 5 polls. After 15 years, 55 polls. Pog.
you can see that people are upset because Lumine is still a playable character. This is greatly offensive because Lumine's a side character and shouldn't even be playable in game. It's
Who the fuck is Lumin?
祝愿各位
so clearly you can see that people are upset because Lumine is still a playable character.
Oh wait, this is the female traveler. 10 years, 10 polls. See, that's just bro. The longer Genshin lives, the more pulls you get. That's a fucking brilliant idea. After 300 years, 300 pulls!
Character. This is greatly offensive because Lumine's a side character and shouldn't even be playable in game. It's, to be quite frank, a waste of resources because no one really cares about Lumine.
That
Okay,
is
that
true.
was a joke. No one get offended, all right? Lumine's cool. It's just a
No.
joke. I'm memeing around about a tweet that went viral years ago. Okay,
She's not.
jokes aside now, real talk. People are upset, and I think rightfully so, because Hoyoverse has awarded people 3 intertwined fates for Lantern Rite. 3 wishes, 3 pulls. That's like a bad joke, except they're not joking, they're serious. They expect people to be grateful over 3 intertwined fates. If you don't play Genshin, it's like I said a moment ago, though. If you don't know what intertwined fates are, it's basically like a pool, a summon, right? So they're giving you like 3 pools. In other words, hardly anything to get excited about. Most people are actually saying this is just insulting, really. Especially with how they're trying to frame it as like, oh yes, we're so grateful to our players. We're so grateful to you guys. So here you go, you know. Not a great gift at all. And I might be missing some things because this is a situation currently unfolding in the CN player base. So me here in the EN player base, I'm trying to collect the pieces and put it together. So there may be more reasons I'm not including because I don't know about. But I do think more of it also goes.
I think the root of drama is all Paimon. On English, that Paimon is hated. I also hate the Japanese that Paimon. Like, I love the voice actor. I love the voice actor of like that. I love the person who is voice acting Paimon in English. And I have nothing against the voice actor of Paimon in Japanese, and I have nothing against the voice actor of Paimon in English. Because this is not their fault. The Genshin is so fucking stupid that they want a female with a normal voice. All the fucking time. That's why people hate it, because they don't want to have a fucking mosquito around their head. And this is Mihoyo. This is actually Mihoyo's fault. This is not VA fault. Because, okay, we want you to sound like a stupid fucking idiot. You are a mosquito from now. That's not their fault.
Back to Honkai Star Rail and how people were already comparing Honkai having better rewards than Genshin. So this is kind of just like dumping the entire fuel can onto the fire, just like or just throwing the whole thing into the fire.
I bet this drama wouldn't even happen if they just didn't mention the 3 polls. Yeah, probably.
Actually, I think it's unfortunate. It's weird that there's a discrepancy between their games and one rewarding people more than the other. It's not going to sit well with people, and I think Genshin is a good game, so I hope that they can do a little better by the player base, especially because this ain't the first time they got backlash for not doing better by the player base. So yeah, that's really it. Not much more to say on this one. If you play Genshin, consider letting me know what you think in the comments. If you don't play Genshin and you play another gacha game, maybe you can reference another situation where something like this happened in a game that you play. I'm curious to see what everyone has to say about this, and I'll leave it there. Thank you for tuning in. Consider liking and subscribing for more segments every day.
I will always say this. If you think your game gives you a lot, your gacha game gives you a lot, type Granblue Fantasy Anniversary. See when it is. I think it's usually like, I don't remember. It's either like the anniversary or maybe New Year. One of those. Create an account and just log in. Log in for 20 days. You will get more shit, more units than you ever saw in any of your gacha games combined. Because in that game, every single day, for 20 days, you can get up to 200 pulls daily. Or 300 pulls daily. And if you get unlucky, you will get additional pulls that will get you 5 stars. By the way, Granblue is the most base fucking gacha game.
Okay, and yeah, thanks again. See you in the next one.
Okay. I'm just trying to quit. What is this? Next one.
Channel.
There's people that are delusional enough to keep shitting Genshin as a good game. Oh. Keep shitting Genshin as a good game. Holy shit, I cannot read. Sorry. My eyesight is not the best one. Because like the monitor is like a long way. It's more than my hand. As a good game, and disregarding the fact that they are barely getting shit. Yeah. 9% of Genshin players are people who don't have time to be on Twitter. That is true. That is true. That is such true, actually. Because the vocal minority is the issue. I mean, okay, I'm not saying the game itself is not an issue. Because, well, let's be honest, they deserved it. But yeah. But this is like a good... This is a good karma right now. But the vocal minority is just shitting on everything for no reason. Wait, my friend sent me something. Give me a second. What a fucking moron. Okay. It's kind of how much casual audience Genshin has. Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of people who just log in game. Oh, flower, it's so cute. That is true. But that doesn't mean you should also disregard like the people who play this game and want this game to be good. Like Genshin have a lot of problems. It's not that easy. Okay, I went to lose gaming, addressing the new year drama.
Hello and welcome to my channel.
Hello.
I'm Lose Gaming. Ectone's video on this topic actually popped up on my feed, and I actually think that it's about time to.
Okay. Oh wait, I have this. Should I watch Eggman first? If that's the case. Okay, we will go watch Eggman first.
I know I've been posting. Now listen, guys. I know I've been posting a lot of about Genshin lately. Surprise, surprise. None of it actual content, but, you know, little bit of drama. That's why I love staying up to date with Genshin, because it lets me talk about all this dumb shit. Now, I hate to say I told you so, but let me pretty much explain to you a couple things before we get into this, because I'm going for a victory lap here real quick, as I've always done, but people can continue to live in their delusion and say, well, it's better than nothing. Let's go on here. There are two types of people. People who get that I'm right and people who don't get that I'm right yet. Here's how a Genshin Impact lifestyle, a Genshin Impact player's lifestyle goes. And feel free to make a meme template of this and post it on Twitter for me to retweet if you like. Genshin Impact player, new player.
Why just close it open? Bro, there might be some sort of an enemy. Like, close this shit. There's a monster inside. Okay, sorry.
Starts the game. Oh, look. This funny bald guy. Look at him getting so angry about gacha games. It's pretty funny. Let me follow it. A couple more days later. Man, he sure is angry. I don't get what's going on. Why is he always so angry? Couple more weeks. Oh, Tekom. Man, he's still angry. I don't get it. Everything's fine in game.
The Belba Cotton monster. I remember when I saw this for the first time, I was... That's a pretty cool Easter egg. That's a pretty cool Easter egg, actually.
Genshin Impact. I'm going to unsubscribe 4 months later.
Wait, sorry.
Couple more weeks. Oh, Tekom. Man, he's still angry. I don't get it. Everything's fine in Genshin Impact. I'm going to unsubscribe 4 months later. Man, there's nothing to do in Genshin Impact anymore. Opens up YouTube. Realization. Oh, God. Tekom was right. Resub. That's how it goes. And we all know it. But for those who don't know, there are things that I'm right about, and there are things that I'm not right about yet. And today we get to talk about something a lot of fun, because guess what, boys? When us Americans say shit, it doesn't matter. But guess what? When the things that the Americans say get to China, that's when we have the real opportunity for change. And that is all I try to do. People say, why do you keep beating the dead horse? Why do you keep beating the dead horse? And for anybody wondering, yes, I'm dressing like shit because I got out of bed to make this video because I was so excited about this. Well, I get to relax for a little bit because it seems my words and other people's words have made it to China. Because guess who's pissed off at Hoyoverse? Our Chinese brethren have received word that we're pissed and they're pissed too. Let me tell you why. Genshin's Douyin account has lost more than 1 million followers in a day. 1 million.
So right now it's like, yeah, I guess it's about 3 millions.
1 million. That is insanity. I've heard of thousands, but more than 1 million. Chinese players were dissatisfied with the Chinese New Year's rewards, after which a strike began. Apart from Douyin, people are also unfollowing them from other social networks. So, remember when I said that the rewards are shit and the update is underwhelming? Well, turns out China agrees with me 1,000,000%. And you want to know why? Because they have their head out of the sand and they're going to say what needs to be said. Now, what's crazy
wait. I have this plushie. Oh, where it is? My sister got it. I have this plushie. Yeah. Oh, also that's a master sword.
When I've been saying this,
and that's a burger plushie. Holy shit! I want this.
Shit. Since the goddamn announcement, I've been called negative, beating a dead horse, toxic. Why is he saying all this shit? Oh, but now that Genshin and the Chinese community have started weighing in on it, oh, now what I'm saying is making sense. I'm going to say this once, and I'll say it 1,000 damn times. Constructive criticism is not toxic.
That is true. And this is something that a vocal minority on Twitter doesn't realize. Let's go.
He's saying that the game is shit is not toxic when it's treating its players like shit. I'm sorry if you get upset because I want respect for the players that they so rightfully deserve. I'm sorry that
Okay, like, I want everybody to stop for a second and focus on the figurine that is above his head.
Respect for the players that they
I can
so
see
rightfully
panties.
deserve. I'm sorry that I feel bad
Oh,
for the
yeah,
people
baby, what
who've
is
been
this?
playing this game for 3.5 years and get treated like shit when every other one of their games gets more shit, when every other one of their games gets quality of life, when every other one of their games gets endgame.
That was like I still remember till this day. I was cleaning love section in Honkai Star Rail. I was about to fight a monster, and then I got information that the patch that will be in like few days will introduce quality of life changes. We'll get more stamina. We'll get storage stamina. We'll get additional bonuses. I was like, bro, imagine doing in 3 months doing all the quality of life updates Genshin couldn't make in 3 years. Hi Walsh. This is perfect. This is just fucking
But
perfect.
the game that I once loved more than anything else gets treated like shit day after day.
And that's like also why the reason. I mean, that's also the reason why he shit on this game so much right now, because he actively loved this. That was the game that allowed Tekom to. I think that was the game that allowed him to turn back his life and make it way better. So we have to agree that he loved the game, and then people who were in the same community, like for no reason, were shitting on him, and were saying all those things to him. So like, you have to understand why he is in the place he is right now, and why he like hates the game so much. Because he just got shit on for no. I mean, maybe there were a few things maybe he didn't like did properly or something like this. Since I don't know, I don't follow Eggman every single day. I may not know, and I wasn't really intro like entire drama thingies with Genshin early on. But still, he gave Genshin his all, and what he got back was then like almost okay. Not all everything he got back was the negatives, but yeah. I mean, there were a lot of people who were still on his side, but yeah. So it's like a one man against the community. So that's why he's doing it. Because he feels bad, and because Genshin betrayed him. Maybe you can say this. But do you know where to get official figurines overseas? I do. If you know, if there's like a site, I was trying to get some figurines like a year ago. I get official figurines, but they were all fucking expensive. Ami? Okay, I'm gonna check it.
Patch after patch. I apologize if that makes you upset. All I want is for the players to get what they deserve. And yes, I get a little bit obnoxious about it. You want to know why? Because me being obnoxious about it actually gets changed, i.e. the goddamn weapon banner. Do you think I just randomly bitched once and it changed? Hell no. I bitched for months about how much it sucked, and then thankfully the staff of
I was about to say the infamous stuff of Chroma banner. Holy shit, I remember this. I actually remember this, and not that long time ago, I think like 3 or 4 months ago, I actually showed this entire video with stuff of Chroma to my friend. That was hilarious.
Homa incident occurred, and then we got some change because that shit got to China. And now, once again, we should be seeing some change. And when we do, I'm going to make a follow-up, because when China's angry, Hoyoverse buckles. You're welcome, by the way, for all these motherfuckers who've been on my case. Okay? You don't just stop complaining until change happens. That's not how that works. That's not me beating a dead horse. It's I'm going to keep complaining. I'm going to keep criticizing until the changes that I want to happen. Otherwise, you have done nothing. Nothing. Why do you think 72-hour strikes don't work? Because if you don't continue to bitch, then they have no reason to change. They don't have.
That is true. Expensive since it. Oh, okay. Okay.
Competition. They deserve this shit now. What I would like to say is.
Wait. What was up to it?
This shit now.
Puta madre. Oh, wait. I know this. I know this part. I know this part. I know this part. I play League of Legends. I know this part. I still love Genshin as well. I don't have the game currently, but if we play less right now. I play Genshin from like for a few days, a month, 2 months. What I do is I literally just log in every like 3 weeks to get my welcome back thingies. That's all I do. I will play the game when Alricina is out, since I will like literally dip everything I have in this game for her, and then I'll play the game for probably like 1 month, completely clear everything that's left, which is Sumeru and Fontaine, and some part of the Chasm, and then I will stop for another 6 months. That will be it. That will be it.
What I would like to say is what's very crazy is Tawano says, interesting to see what MiHoYo will do. When the CN community has something to say, I imagine MiHoYo possibly will act. Whatever the that means. Regardless, $5 says they do nothing. Unsure of that, they are much more responsive when it comes to CN community. Even Tawano understands that they completely ignore the EN user base. Want to know why? They complain for 24 hours and then they give up. That's what they do over and over and over and over again. Why do you think Jean Lee got changed? Because China said they needed it. I actually.
And yeah, in China, they will do something and next day, hello, I just want to say that, remember you didn't want to change this character? Yeah, okay, so here is your bomb. That's the difference.
You like this decision? It's not toxic.
I'm waiting for some update at the moment, especially Archon Quest.
Or the Genshin team pays it.
Bro, the last Archon Quest I did was in Inazuma. I have a lot to catch.
Attention and listen to players for once. It sucks that this always comes down to CN actions. Oh, I know.
Why that was an Elden Ring 3?
I'm going to say this once. Oh, and by the way, they've lost about 10 to 20,000 more follows on their TikTok and social media accounts since this has been posted. But if I said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. If you are not criticizing the game you're playing when it needs to be criticized, I apologize. You're an idiot, and you are part of the problem. It is the truth. Playing pretend and being Mickey Mouse and saying, oh, I love everything in this piece of shit isn't going to help.
Unless you are completely fine with it. Like, if you are generally completely fine with the state of the game, I think like you are okay. If you play this game because, I mean, you love your wife and you go from your job and you play the game for like 1 hour every day, then yeah. Or get paid to do so. Like, even, okay. I don't think that if you are being paid by the game, I don't think it's like it's an excuse at all for you to not be negative about the game. Like, of course, if you are doing some, I don't know, like there's like a sponsored ad or something, you will not talk about things that are bad. You will like only try to showcase the good things. But if you know the game fucking sucks and you know game needs to be changed and you still decide to get the fucking money and dick right, then you are the problem too. Because you are not honest. You know the game fucking sucks, but you just prefer to take the bill. It is okay. I understand. Maybe you don't give a fuck, and maybe you need money. That's fine. But don't act like a saint in that case. You are also part of the problem. And if you understand this and you agree with it, that's okay. You fish your wish.
Anything. It's actually going to do quite the opposite. Because then what you're doing is anybody who tries to criticize the game to make it better, everybody's going to call him a freak. Everyone's going to call him a prick. They're going to treat him like shit, and then they're just going to give up. Just like
The story of Tekom in 5 words. More than 5 words. In 5 seconds.
gave up multiple times. Because why am I, genuine question, I mean this genuinely, why am I the content creator that is trying to fight the most to make this game good again? Genuinely. Do we not remember how good this game was on launch? Do we not remember how magical the feeling was when we all first started playing this game back in COVID?
It was.
It was incredible. You cannot look me
unless you fucking reload your account like 50 times to get a 5-star character that got power creeped 1 month later. Hi.
And say that getting the same events patch after patch, getting minimal zones to explore patch after patch, having characters and weapon considered content patch after patch, getting literal 50% of the rewards that the other games get patch after.
Meanwhile, Genshin Impact got Neon Genesis Evangelion collaboration. Are you planning to try Wuthering Waves? Hell fucking yes! If the game is out, of course I will play it. If I got the access, you can definitely count on me, and I will do a longer stream. So yeah, the answer is yes. I play Punishing Grey Raven, so I will definitely check Wuthering Waves. Hi Grim! Hello! I play now on steady for 2 weeks straight. Like, bro, when Genshin came out, and like I'm so mad at myself that I like this is one of the things I really regret not doing. When Genshin came out, I literally played for like 1 month, like at least 10 hours a day. At least I was quarantined back then because part of my family got COVID, so we all got locked up. And like this is my like lower floor of the room, and above me there's like a higher floor when I have my bed. I got my PC up there. I got my biggest screen up there. And I was literally just spending my entire month in my bedroom. I mean, like that's but like also my bedroom. In my bed, playing Genshin for 15 hours a day. I could just stream that game. It would be so good. I could get more viewers. But yeah, I decided to not. Then I went and continued my university, and I will have masters, and I will do nothing with it. I heard about it recently about caught my interest. I know about Wuthering Waves for like a long time, but yeah, the game looks definitely cool. I'll play it for sure. Right now, I just pray to get the access.
Patch. And then you want to tell me that the people who are saying that's a good thing are in the right? You're insane. That is the same reason why these dumb idiots end up on America's Got Talent, sing in front of millions of people, and they sound like shit? Because the people who care about them are too much of pussies to actually vent their frustrations. Content.
That is not true. In American, how does this called?
Who care about them are millions of people, and they sound like shit on America's Got Talent.
Okay, so in every that taken is not true, because in every single Got Talent, it doesn't, like, your talent almost mean nothing. First, you have, like, the first thing you need to have to qualify is the sad backstory. The second of all, I mean, maybe some important part of your family died like 1 month ago, and then you can try and compete. If you have talent without sad backstory, you are nothing.
Sing in front of millions of people, and they sound like shit. Because the people who care about them are too
Wait, what's start watching it like
to
then?
actually vent their frustrations. Content
Love y'all.
creators, I implore you, if you think things need to be fixed, vent those frustrations. And continue to vent those frustrations until they are fixed. And when you see someone who has a different opinion of you, regardless of what you might think of me, I actually quite like Genshin Impact. But I don't like being disrespected as a player. It drives me insane. And yes, it makes me very jaded. It makes me very jaded because I have spent so much money on that game. And with that money, I get furious. Don't you get furious when you pay thousands upon thousands of tax-paying dollars and there's still potholes in the road? Do you not get upset when there's crack needles on the street? When there's people in the city that aren't eating, that don't have homes, and yet you give money after money after money to help fix your city, and it does nothing? Who would not
Poland.
get upset by that? I certainly would. But then again, I am not contracted. So I don't
Yeah.
have to do all this fake ass, oh, I love the game no matter what bullshit, because it's disingenuous. Don't just do it on Twitch. Make a goddamn YouTube video. That way people actually see it. It has an algorithm. Because clearly things can change. And we can reach CN. Because even they know 4.4 looks like shit. Even though you guys understand the Lantern Rite Festival is to support Chinese New Year, right? And you know what they got? A skin selector. First of all, why is nobody upset that China gets a skin selector and we don't? Even if they have to purchase a PS5.
Actually, I got another thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I was 100% sure we will all get the skin selector. I had no idea it was only China, and it was only PS5
That
exclusive.
is still something more that
I mean,
they got and we didn't.
purchase.
I find that insane that people are just okay that they'll treat one server better than ours. It's like you're into cuckoldry. It's like you like watching people your significant other. Because you're sitting there and Hoyoverse is your girlfriend, and then us Global's like, well, maybe I can have some when you're done. And then he spits in your face and says, shut up, bitch, and continues your girlfriend. They treat the other server so much better. It's blatant. They only listen when the other server talks, and you guys are okay with that shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because at this point, you got to be into some freaky ass shit. And the worst thing is, when you're sitting there watching them your girlfriend, and some guy offers to help you, and he's like, yo, bro, you want me to get him off your girl? You're like, hey, shut the up, man. Let him finish. He'll let me have a turn.
Oh, this is golden. Oh. Oh, okay.
I mean, he hasn't let me have a turn for 3.5 years, but, you know, I mean, I can still masturbate here in the corner. Holy shit, guys. It's time to wake up. Because the reality is, there's going to be a new hashtag on Twitter, and it's going to be starting very, very, very soon. And let me tell you, let me tell you what that hashtag will be. Hashtag 3 years for 3 roles. Because the 3-year Chinese New Year anniversary will be rewarded with 3 polls after 3 years of playing their game. There's a multitude of...
I told you! 4 years, 4 polls. 5 years, 5 polls. We just have to wait. You are just not... You are not worthy. They want to... They just want us to wait for the big cash up. So
the reasons
stupid.
as to what I've seen so far, but it's mostly because of the comparison between HSR and Genshin. By the way, to all of you people who say, stop comparing HSR and Genshin. By the way, the people who they listen to, China, yeah, they do it all the time. But if you want to call me toxic for doing that as well, well, then I guess you'll call me toxic when your game actually gets fixed, because that's what China did to get Hoyoverse to buckle. But you can keep on saying I'm the bad guy, you dumb. And yeah, I'm a little bit pissed off because once again, let me tell you what, I feel like I'm your dad at this point. Because you're like, I understand that people who watch me watch my videos. I get it. And you know, you might be one of those people. I feel like I'm a dad to these people because I got to explain the most basic ass shit. And because I'm a little bit bald, because I'm a little bit intense, they get a little bit scared and they sit there in their pajamas like, why won't this bald man go away? Why did you keep yelling at me? Because you won't listen. Everything that you have told me that I'm doing is wrong. China does it, and it gets results.
I'll fuck my
So
girlfriend for a second.
If more content creators
That'll be a good
voice their
hashtag.
concerns like I do, we will also get change. I feel like it's obvious, but apparently it's not, because I've been telling these people this shit for 3.5 years, and they still don't get it. The way they delivered it is saying for the company these past year to only give out 3 roles. And by the way, they just lost 10,000 more followers. One of these days, I'm going to give up. Because dealing with this stupid fan base, not all of them. Not all of them. Because I mean this genuinely. Not all Genshin Impact players are bad. To be honest, the majority of Genshin Impact players are great. They're great people. I love meeting them at the cons. Do you want proof of that? I actually love Genshin players. I don't mind them at all. I think they're great. I even go to cons, and I even took this photo the other day saying, I love the Genshin community with Nahida and Duluth cosplayers, and they were wonderful. But this whole narrative of I hate every Genshin Impact player, I hope you know, it's just not real. I love the game. I love the players, but I'm tired of the pushback from these pussy, limp dick, pencil neck mother content creators who say that I'm toxic because I'm trying to voice my concerns for the game to make it better again. Because I know Genshin was magic when we all first played it. It's not anymore, guys. It's terrible. Or at least it's certainly not as good as it once was. Fontaine was a great step, but we've lost a lot of momentum. The primo gems have not been fixed. No permanent content has been fixed. So why are we not bitching still? Why are we not giving our criticism still? I don't know. But apparently, that's just me being a bad guy. Regardless, I will keep you updated when Hoyoverse addresses this, because they will. But you know what the worst thing is? When Hoyoverse addresses this and compensates CN, but doesn't compensate
we'll get nothing.
North America and global, because, well, we sure seem happy, because guess what, guys? Unfortunately, if you're not happy and positive about everything, when Hoyoverse's throat your mom right in front of you, you're dismissed as toxic. That's Genshin Impact in 2024, guys. Hope you enjoy getting nothing, but maybe there's hope. I guess we'll see. Now, I reacted to this video already.
That was a great video. That was a great video of Eggman. Okay, and this is the last one. For now, at least.
I addressed this issue as well. So
he was saying that he saw the Tekton's
welcome
video.
To my channel, I Win to Lose Gaming. So Tekton's video on this topic actually popped up on my feed, and I actually think that it's about time that I address this issue as well. So it's drama time.
Actually, it's good that every single person is like following on this topic and they are expressing their own thoughts. Like this is what we need. This is what we need, especially right now. I mean, we'll probably still get nothing, and CN will get fixed, but yeah. That's a good starting point.
I usually don't cover drama on my channel, and
If we manage to actually do something.
also don't usually use my webcam. Hey guys, for those of you guys who haven't seen my face, here it is. But
Yo, what's
I
up,
figure
bro?
since I'm talking about drama, my face will at least help
We
you,
are on the opposite side.
I don't know, improve that watch time as
Yo, what's
it
up?
gives you something to look at. Now, in the past, I have talked about Genshin Impact drama, in particular, actually revolving around Chinese New Year's and anniversary. So here we go again. And if you can't tell from my voice, I'm still recovering from hand, foot, mouth, which my son got from daycare, and now he's fine, but my wife and I have gotten hit by it, so that's why I sound like this and also look like crap. So yeah. So let's figure out what's
I sound like this and look like crap without the sickness. Fuck.
going on first before I provide my opinion on all of this. Now, 5 days ago, this might seem unrelated, but I actually think it ends up contributing more than we would think, but
What the
Honkai
fuck was that?
I
Sorry.
think it ends up contributing more than we would think, but Honkai Star Rail players got a completely free Doctor Ratio. Now, who's Dr. Ratio?
And he's a great character.
He is a 5-star character, and no, he is not like Aloy, who, let's be real, is a 5-star in rarity only, not even name, but just rarity.
And the fun fact is that Aloy doesn't even have constellations.
Dr. Ratio is actually a very powerful character, and he is one of the best single-target DPS characters in Honkai Star Rail.
Sure.
And obviously, well, everyone got him completely for free. And this is important because Honkai Star Rail
Windows Gaming is a complete whale of his 5-star characters are C6. Okay. So, okay. That allows me to now get a full picture.
also happens to be a game by Hoyoverse, just like Genshin Impact is. What about Genshin Impact? For Genshin Impact, the upcoming version 4.4, which also lines up with the Chinese New Year, we're going to be getting the usual free 4-star Liyue character selector with the also usual free 10 pull
Wait.
Chinese New Year. We're going to be getting the usual free 4-star Liyue character selector.
Okay, it's either Shinsho or gaming. Come. That means when there will be a Chinese New Year. Ooh, holy shit, that's stacked.
With the also usual free 10 pull
Okay.
that we get on Chinese New Year's. Now, let's be honest, this is a bit of Stockholm Syndrome into us being okay with the amount of rewards that we get.
Oh, my NPC guy.
Here we also have a timestamp provided by this commenter in Tekton's video.
同时，为了感谢旅行者们在过去1年里的支持与陪伴，我们还将通过游戏内邮件的方式为旅行者们奉上3个纠缠之源。
All 3 intertwined fates. 3 intertwined fates. Fucking 3! Wait, am I still? I'm still hungry. Okay, but we are finishing. We are finishing after this video, I think so. Huge, yeah, it is fucking huge.
3个纠缠之源。
Where Hoyoverse announced 3 additional intertwined fates being mailed
Oh, my
to
NPC
us.
guy is still there.
Woo! So at the rate we're going, we'll get 5 additional intertwined
I'm
fates.
sticking
We'll get
Mangus.
Celestia for 1 additional intertwined fate per
Wait.
intertwined fates. When we hit Celestia for 1 additional intertwined fate per year. The main issue with this is that
Oh, yeah, that's what
obviously
I was
this
making
message
fun of.
comes off as tone deaf.
Genshin's too generous. True. Check, bro, just think of it. After 300 years, you will get 300 pulls per year. 300 pulls per year. What's it? Oh, but only in China, though. Go fuck yourself.
This would be like, thank you for being a loyal customer to our establishment for the past 3 years. And for your loyalty, here is a coupon for 2.8% off your next purchase. And yes, I was actually very deliberate with that 2.8% number because it takes an average of, I think, 105-ish polls to get a 5-star character. So that would equate to a 2.8% off discount. Now, let's be real here. If they hadn't even mentioned these 3 additional polls for, you know, being with them for a year or 3 entire years, they would have just been much better off. It's likely that the Genshin player base would just been like, okay, another Chinese New Year, another batch of the same rewards that we always get every single Chinese New Year's, which is just 10 polls and sometimes a free 4-star character that we get a selector for. But due to the tone-deaf nature of the 2.8% off coupon, along with the other issues like, for example, the Genshin community's general unrest with the fact that the Honkai Star Rail community got the free doctor ratio.
I love the okay, this is what I love. A lot of this like pain in the ass Genshin people will never happen if Honkai Star didn't came out literally with like all quality of life update every single patch, like this, because without it they was like, oh, okay, we are still the best game on the market. It's like, we don't get the quality of life update, but we are still the fucking best. Please excuse me for a second. Like, literally. Oh, I got wait. Sorry. You know, we are still the best game on the market. Open world, that's us. Cool characters, that's also us. Who needs some quality of life updates? And then fucking Starlight came out. Like I said, quality of life update every single post. 10 pulls, not every single year, but every single version. So people get so fucking mad. And now it started. Okay, let's continue.
Again, a top tier 5-star meta character.
I knew I had this somewhere.
This has resulted in CN players being very upset. So what have CN players been doing? Well, they have been mass unfollowing Genshin Impact's Douyin account, which is Chinese TikTok, and they've also been review bombing Genshin Impact on Bilibili with 1-star reviews. Now,
holy
this
shit!
Reminds me of the whole Zhongli fiasco, where Zhongli was released in a.
Wait. Is this me or his? Okay, it's his.
Zhongli was released in a admittingly middling state, and Hoyoverse actually did take it quite seriously, and I think it got to such a boiling point in the CN community where Hoyoverse actually buffed.
Free means bad.
His kit and made him stronger, which has been the only time that Hoyoverse.
Like I remember this copy. I'm like, we don't need a free 5-star. We got our free 5-star, and he's probably like bad. I'm like, no, bitch. Like, he is free, and he is fucking great. Genshin is free. No, it's not. You have to pay with your soul.
This is directly tampered with the character's kit, and not including like bug fixes and stuff, but just literally went in and changed numbers and stuff for him to actually buff the character. So this could result in something similar where the CN community has reached such a boil.
Wait, wasn't the Zhongli the only character that actually got buffed? I mean, of course, we get Dea and she got nerfed, but... But I think the Zhongli was the only character that got buffed.
Point, and all this backlash might lead to some actual change. But according to Sportskeeda, In response to all this drama, the developer has reportedly issued an apology and has promised to work on improving the communication. They've also announced that they will readjust the rewards and provide additional compensation.
That's
Now,
bullshit.
I do find the part where they specifically mentioned improving the communication to be interesting.
That is bullshit.
They realize the tone-deaf nature of it and how they would have been better off had they just literally not even mentioned the 3 intertwined fates. That's probably what they mean by improving the communication, but we'll have to see. We're going to have to see what the additional compensation is. And on top of all this, it appears that many CN players are also unfollowing companies.
Zhang was the only character who got changed after he got released, and Yannick got changed, but then they reverted it when people complained. Okay. So we got like... Oh, okay. I think I know what you are talking about. Okay.
Companies that have been collaborating with Genshin Impact, for example, like KFC, Pizza Hut, and Hey-Tea. And guys, you guys should leave Hey-Tea out of this. You know, KFC and Pizza Hut, I understand, you know, it's American stuff, but Hey-Tea, you know, can we really do that to Boba?
Huh?
Okay, so now let's be serious. So I'm
By
gonna
the way, I do like this. I do like this this transition with like okay, that's a cool idea. Maybe I will use this.
Okay, so now let's be serious.
Cool
So I'm
transition.
going to talk about my opinion on this, what I think should happen, as well as just some thoughts about this drama that's been going on. Unfortunately, again, what I think should happen, as well as just some
Okay, never mind.
thoughts about this drama that's been going on. Unfortunately, Genshin Impact has just reached this boiling point, especially with the CN community. Now, from the EN side of things, let's be real, I don't really think our voice matters too much when it comes to, you know, how we really feel and our protests and stuff like this.
Like our voice doesn't matter. The only thing we can do is to lit up some fire on China.
I think we've gotten a few things done.
That's our job.
Actually, I can't really name anything notable, but if some of you guys might
It's
know
making
something we
hydro
managed
pump.
to achieve, do let us know down in the comments below. Now let's talk about my opinion. Now, I stated this years ago with the first Chinese New Year's anniversary. I thought that they should have given us a free 5-star selector ticket from the standard banner.
True, I will choose Daya.
And nowadays, you know, the standard banner characters are getting a bit rusty, although we do have Daya to now choose from as a new character, but, you know, I don't know how people feel about that. That was just one idea.
She's
because
lovely.
A lot of games do provide, you know, some type of selector tickets or just some kind of bones they throw to the player base that's a bit more than the usual, like, oh, here's a few free 10 pulls. Not even enough 10 pulls to guarantee something that you want. Or even like an infinite reroll banner where you can just keep rerolling and you always get a 5-star from the standard banner. And then you just select one. You know, gacha games do this type of stuff all the time. So I was pretty disappointed, even though I'm a whale. I just buy everything that I want in this game, and everything to me is just a transaction, right? It doesn't affect my gameplay experience, but I do want to see, you know, Genshin Impact just be a little bit more generous to its, you know, long-time player base. I mean, we have been here for 3 years now, and getting one intertwined fate per year is extremely tone deaf, and
It's not even us. Like, it's only China, which is like that's something that is just baffling to me. It just shows how much they don't give a fuck about anything else besides CN. That is just...
it's the reason why it's reached the point that it has in the end. So in my opinion, this is also great that CN has kind of reached this boiling point, because we might actually see some change. Now, hopefully this doesn't result in anything too crazy going on.
Like, for example, let's take Honkai Impact. Honkai Impact also, like, we get our like anniversaries and all of those stuff, but sometimes, like, not a long time ago there was like a anniversary for Oceania server or whatever it is, so they got their shit. Not a single other server got something from this because it was for Oceania. But then the global got their anniversary and no one else got their shit because it was for global. So every single server is getting something. Not at the same time, but we are actually getting something. And here is like, now it's CN and like, get the fuck out. Fantasy and player base think that Hoyo only communicates with Global. What?
Like, previously, Hoyoverse experienced some death threats and things like that. Just insane. Just don't do that stuff. Please just provide constructive feedback, criticism. You can boycott by not playing.
You know what? Genshin doesn't give a fuck about everyone. That is true.
You can unfollow. You can downvote things. You can ratio, whatever. Right? Like, all this stuff is fine. That's how you utilize your powers as a consumer. As always, there's always some crazy people that will just go beyond the pale and do some ridiculous stuff. Now, what about me? Am I going to change anything? I'm not going to be changing my behavior in any way because I'm a content creator for Genshin Impact. You guys come to me to see guides on characters. There could be drama, there could be issues with Hoyoverse, there could be whatever things going on, but because you watch my content for consistent, reliable guides on characters, I'm still going to obviously provide those to you. This would kind of be like, I don't know, like Chick-fil-A not liking the way one of their farms treated their chickens and just not serving you chicken sandwiches anymore out of boycotting the chicken. I still got to provide you guys the product that I provide you guys on my YouTube channel, which is Genshin Impact Guide.
That is completely understandable.
Hopefully this gives you guys some insight. Now, what are my...
It's good. That's his job, and it's good that he knows about it and he is like completely open with it. That's good. That's good. I respect this.
Expectations for what Hoyoverse could do. Honestly, the worst thing that they could possibly do is issue another tone deaf like compensation. Like, oh, 3 polls wasn't enough. Well, let's double that to make it 6 polls. I think for them to actually address this, they need to do something a little bit more creative. Perhaps the bare minimum would be like, I don't know, like another 4-star selector ticket from all the...
Oh, he's skipping the dialogues.
Minimum, personally.
Not nice, not nice.
To not come off as tone deaf, but even then,
6
when you
pulls.
compare it to Honkai Star Rail's free 5-star character, it's pretty...
It's almost 10 pull. 6 pulls is almost 10 pull. Only 4 left. So if I do dailies for 1 week, I can make a 10 pull. No, it's not even enough for 1 week. Wait, you get 40 per day, what? Right? No, 60. You get 60 per day. It's not even enough 1 week. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Trenchon Primos, take it or leave it. Yeah, exactly this.
Kind of come to terms with that. So yeah, let's hope that Hoyoverse doesn't come out with another equally tone deaf compensation for this, and instead them to actually provide something meaningful and useful for us as players in Genshin Impact. Because ultimately, me as a Genshin Impact content creator, I do want to see this game be even more successful than it already is. I want to see you guys be able to enjoy the game even more than you already do, and that means providing a better experience for the game from Hoyoverse directly via free stuff. If you guys have any ideas for how we can kind of provide cumulative and constructive feedback and criticism to Hoyoverse about the anniversary rewards, do let us know down in the comments below. Of course, thank you Tekom for bringing up the drama, a very reliable source of drama in pretty much the gacha gaming community we have from him. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. This is I Want to Lose, signing out.
Good video. Okay, I think that's enough. I watched Hey, I watched Eggman, I watched now we watch I Want to Lose. Yeah, I think I'm up with everything. Plus we watched Honkai. Okay. Now we can stop reacting to shit and focus on what actually I should be doing, which means is playing the game. Okay.